We have our data set now. This means we can continue with the next use case of the code interpreter: data analytics and data science. So this is all about analyzing and visualizing information. This is obviously not a data science course though, so chances are that you are not totally familiar with this topic. Therefore, let me give you a very quick introduction into data science with a simplified data analytics workflow. Because analyzing data can be divided into 3 different steps: data preparation, data analysis, and data visualization. It all starts with the first step. Preparing data means loading data and cleaning raw data. Loading data in our case means that we upload the file we just created to ChatGPT. Cleaning raw data is all about identifying and correcting any issues, any inconsistencies in our dataset that reduce the quality of our upcoming data analysis. Examples would be removing blank rows and fields or changing data types for specific columns in our file. Once we have our prepared and cleaned dataset, we move on to the data analysis, where we apply descriptive statistics to our data. So simple calculations to apply in this step here would be the mean or the median. And once our analysis is done, we continue with the last step, data visualization, which just means creating different kinds of charts. As said, this is just a very simplified workflow. A real data analytics project is more complex. The different steps contain more operations that should be performed, but it's all about getting the general idea behind this concept to understand how it works and how the code interpreter can help you in such situations. But that's the general idea behind data analytics and data science. As our file was created with the code interpreter and doesn't contain any kind of issues that should be prepared or cleaned, I manipulated this file a bit though. To be precise, I added blank fields to specific rows in our dataset. I deleted specific data. Here in this row, I removed the country code. I added potentially invalid data types. So in here, I added the quotation marks around this number. So this might lead to a situation where this could be identified as a string instead of a number. We'll see how the code interpreter handles this. And I changed the separator in one line. Here in this line, instead of using the comma, I used the semicolon to separate the different columns. So this should also be a potential issue we should tackle. With the preparations out of the way, we can now start with our little data analytics task. So let's get started with the data preparation.